Hello, love. Thank you for getting your personal reading with me. I'm so grateful. Yay. I love doing personal readings. Some other people are going to look at your personal reading and they're going to want a personal reading, and because you got your personal reading and it made sense to them in some type of way, they're going to go get a personal reading too, just to confirm it. So thank you. It's kind of how stuff works. You get the wheel spinning and then it just keeps spinning. So thank you for helping me and being a part of spinning the wheel for me. Okay, let's see what we can spin on this wheel for you. What's going on about this Gypsy fair? You had 3 main questions. So I'm being guided to use the tea leaf fortune cards. I was trying to move some of the cards off my desk to get ready to do your reading. They're like, no, you're going to use those. You're going to use those. I'm like, okay. So they're showing me to go ahead and just pull all the cards first and then reveal them question by question. So here we go. For the first question, for the second question, for the third question. Okay. That's what I was shown. What's at the bottom of the deck? Basket. Recognition and reward for merit. Recognition and reward for merit. Interesting. That's a card of plenty to me. That's a card of abundance and plenty. Yeah, so that's a good start. Let's get some more, because I see me using these ones too. Oh, they want me to stop and throw these ones in the middle. So these ones first. Okay. So let's see what's a perfect message for Janine. And because every one of these purchases you've been making all month is going into the raffle. Each is another ticket, for the raffle. So we'll see if you win the raffle again, because you're the lucky winner already 2 months running. You've been getting the services, so you've been having more tickets in there. That stands to reason. Greater chances of winning with more tickets in. So let's see what's the answers here for question number 1, for question number 2, and question number 3. Okay. The bottom of the deck here is psychic. Okay. Intuitively, I felt like your energy was different than a lot of the people there, in a beautiful way, though. Almost like, I don't know, Gypsy's the way it's coming to me, because it's a Gypsy fair, right? Very transient. And, they don't make, when I think of Gypsy, I think a very unsettled energy. So off the top of my mind, it's almost like you've changed so much that your energy is so different. So maybe that's why, yeah, that's what I was getting as soon as I read the questions. That's been coming to me. I'm trying to find the right way to phrase that. I was going to go here next. Okay. Interesting, because there's this whole thing with me grabbing the deck ahead of time. I heard you're ahead of time on the leading edge in some way. Okay, let's see. What's the messages for Janine? Please and thank you. Haley gives me a very young vibe. I'm not sure, but Haley gives me a very young vibe. And I feel like there's an energetic shift that you have gone through. There's something that's changed in your energy that's making people not recognize you, like they're not seeing you the same. And they want me to talk a little bit about my own experience, where certain people can't see my beauty. Some of you can see me and you can see my beauty the same way I see my mom's face when I look in the mirror. Some people, though, they look at me and they can't see my beauty. And I had one person who spent some time away from me, found some appreciation for me. And then when they came back around me, they said that they didn't realize before how beautiful I was. And so there's definitely something about that here, too, with you. Okay. And I'm not sure, but there's something else there. It'll come up. It'll come up. What is it? It's there. Bring it out. Bring it out. Okay. And then they said just take that. Okay. The bottom of the deck here is the mind. And that's kind of the energy I was talking about. Like, you're going through a mental makeover. Yeah, you're experiencing a big change. It's changing your perceptions a lot. I hear also, and this is just what I'm hearing, right? Which is always important. You're starting to understand a lot of things differently than you used to. Yeah. And it's like when people look at you, their own, it's like your energy is mirroring to them their own jumble. There's something there about that. Their own jumble. It's giving me jumble energy, okay? There's something about somebody feeling lost and somebody not being lost, okay? I heard all who wander are lost, and gypsies are known for being wanderers, okay? So I'm getting something about that. I hear he's laughing because he's watching you try to make sense of this shit. That's what I hear. He's laughing because he's watching you try to make sense of this shit. Okay. It's at the bottom here. Dedicated effort. And it's the Eight of Pentacles energy. And I'm getting this is about you and the processes that you're doing to try to work through your own functions right now. They're giving me, so they gave me the word dysfunctions, but they said it's not dysfunction, it's functions. So what is perceived to be as dysfunctions, it's like, no, this is just the way it's functioning, and we're just making some adjustments to that. There's something here about that for you. Okay. And perceptions, I'm hearing the word perceptions. Your perceptions are a lot different. You're shifting your perceptions a lot. Again, all of this is what's shifting your energy enough so that when people look at you, they cannot recognize you. You're not the same person you used to be. And oh shit, okay. So it's almost like the fair and the people there. It's something about, it's like seeing a high schooler in middle school. Does that make sense? Like, you don't belong here. You're supposed to be in high school. What are you doing here? There's something here about that. That's what they showed me. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay. So for Janine, what's the answers for question number 1? Okay, and question, okay, that one for number 2. And for question 3, okay. And the bottom of the deck here we have is the 5 of Wands. Challenges and difficulties, discord. All right. Question number 1. So at the bottom of the decks, what I see is you've been putting in a lot of work to shift your energy. That work is being visibly noticed by others who come into contact with you. If they haven't seen you in a while and you look unfamiliar, it's because your energy has shifted. That's what I'm getting. Because you've been working through all these processes. The situation with law has forced you to look at things that you haven't really looked at all your life. So your energy is shifting drastically. So what did Haley mean? Let's see. We have the 5 of Cups. Sorrow, regret, loss. Okay, and then we have blossom, a rebirth. There it is, a rebirth. Okay, and then we have intensity. Okay, and then what else do we have? We have health, and we have career. So there's something here about, yeah, with the career card that talks about the work you've been putting in. You've improved your energy, your health. Okay, even though there's all this sadness and this function, the loss, different things like that that have been going on. You're coming into a new energy, and your energy is a lot more potent, a lot more stronger than it used to be. Okay. And it's almost as though like you don't belong here anymore, like you've advanced to the next level because of the work you're doing. So whatever she meant on the physical level, I don't feel like that's coming out so much. I feel like this is her higher self talking about what is she meant about that. Yeah. Again, so they're just confirming with this channel, what I'm channeling, like, even though there's been a lot of loss and sorrow like that, you're blossoming. You're coming into a new, more powerful energy. And there's almost, they're showing me different ratings of power. Like this generates that much power. This generates that much power. That generates that much power. They each have their place to be. You can't put a higher wattage fuse into a lower wattage space. Like it's supposed to fit in its space. So it's something here about your energy is bigger than the energy of the fair. Okay. And I do hear that all of these people that you interacted with, they were messengers. They were all channeling for you. They don't even understand it themselves. Okay. But it was spirit using the mouths of the people around you. And now they're bringing to mind a conversation where I talked about how, don't you know that God gives us gifts in men? Like we got to appreciate what people say to us. They're saying something to us of importance. Okay. Why do you keep thinking about it? Because the 6 of Pentacles, because of nurture, the Empress energy, because of postponement, and that's the energy of the 4 of Swords, because of disappointing, and because of the hat. You will be playing a different role. That's exactly what it is. It's like you're it's almost like that was a farewell party. Like you've advanced beyond. Your energy was a lot for that situation. This Empress energy is strong. This situation, it's almost like too easy for you energetically. That might not be making a lot of sense right now, but I mean, I get it, but it's hard to put it into the right words. It's like you're on another level from the situation. Yeah. And there's this is like a bit of almost like remorse in letting go, like, oh, but this is where I've been. This is who I've been. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. That's what it feels like. This is like it's hard to say goodbye to yesterday. You're coming into a spiritual level up, and that's what they were channeling to you. I don't feel like it had a lot to do with the physical human in front of you. It had a lot more to do with letting you know that you're coming into a different energy. You're playing a different role now. You're stepping into your power now. Why is Law laughing? Because you so concerned. I hear because you so concerned about their responses to you. Let's see what comes out here. Temperance. Giving and receiving. That's that 6 of Pentacles energy over here. Aloneness, the Hermit card. Satisfaction. Clouds, temporary problems. Law is laughing because to you, you feel like it could be a bad thing or something like that, but it's not. It's because you're finding your way in this journey on another level. You're not understanding it. You seem like it could be some I heard shiesty shit going on. With this giving and receiving, it's like you're in a more... Okay, so the performers don't sit down in the general admission. Does that make sense? Your celebrities are not going to be found sitting in general admission. They are in a VIP box. And it's like you belong in the VIP box, not in the general admission. The whole event was kind of a general admission event. I'm not sure what that means, but it's almost like anybody could go there. What are you doing here? If you see the queen walking around with the peasants, it's like, oh shit, what are you doing here? It feels like that is the way it feels. Let's get some more oracle cards on this. We still got some time here. Let's see what else we have over here about what did Haley mean? Tell me, what did Haley mean? What did Haley mean? What did Haley mean? What Haley meant is it's a hit. Interesting. It's a hit. So it's like you hit some sort of level up. It's like the president of the company doesn't usually sit and eat with the ones who are very transient in the company, because the president of the company is very stable and long term, and you tend to only deal with the top level executives, right? It's almost like you were sitting in the employee break room with the janitors and the doorman. Look at this energy. Why do I keep thinking about it? Because the God and Goddess in you're still recognizing it. What? Okay, because you're an Empress energy. And it's almost like there's someplace you could have been of greater value for you, that your presence there was, you went because you wanted to, right? But I get the feel like it wasn't enough for you. You needed something more. Oh, and a second ago it came to me, and I was busy talking, and they just brought it back. The DJ brought it right back for you, which was you're supposed to be going someplace far that you've never been before, and you're going back to the same circle. Yeah, it's like somebody who went to high school going back to middle school, and you're supposed to be going to high school. There's something here about that. Okay. And then why is Law laughing? Because so sexy and spiritual too. He talking about you. So sexy and spiritual too. Oh boy. Again, your energy. So sexy and spiritual too. Your energy is shifting, honey. You've outgrown the situation. The situation is not have enough quality to sustain you. Whatever this place, this fair, these people used to do for you, it's like the student has to pass the teacher. The role has shifted. You're in a different role. You're in a different energy. It doesn't have the meat and potatoes for you there no more. In other words, they was only ever serving up baby food. You're done eating baby food. It's time for you to go get some steak and potatoes. There's something about that. And the way it's coming through, it's like I don't know if it's the quality of I'm hearing the word entertainment, the quality of the experience. There's something here about a better quality for you, a better, higher quality, something of more quality. There's something about quality keep coming out. And it's not about inequality at all. It's just about, I heard your status. It's just about your status. You're in another status. Yeah. This is why you don't find a lot of, you don't tend to notice too many who are of a higher social class in lower social class places, okay? But we're talking on a spiritual level here. There's something about that. So I'm not sure why the P&Q Oracle. They want to pull out P&Q Oracle. What's the most valuable message you have for Janine about the situation? Interesting. They're showing me this side of this card. It looks like a radio, and it looks like your dial is adjusted differently. It's almost like whatever you were going there looking for, they weren't serving that up. It's almost like you're looking for a fine steak. We're going to go back to that because and they're referring to the filet mignon message as well that came out earlier today that was a general. Although this is your personal message, they are referring me back to the filet mignon that came out earlier. You're looking for a 5-star steak and you're going to a fucking Taco Bell. You ain't going to find one there. So it gives a vibe of you were looking for something. You were looking for something, whether it was an experience or something like that, but you weren't going to find it there. You weren't going to find it there. You were looking for something there that you were not going to find there. And there was this part of you that knew that. All right, let me get a download oracle message for you, love, and an Ibuka message. And let's see what else they want to say. What can you say to Janine about this experience with the Gypsy Fair, please? The Gypsy Fair. Yeah, because they're again, they're giving me the transient energy, wandering energy. And again, I'm hearing all who wander are not lost. Okay. There's something here about the wandering energy. Okay. This image is mind mechanics to me. It says, when you know the universe speaks in signs and symbols are easy to see everywhere. There's somewhere you're supposed to go. It's been coming out in your readings. There's somewhere you're supposed to go. You're not supposed to be here. You don't look like you belong here. There's somewhere you're supposed to go. I told you, it's like the universe was using the mouths of all those people to repeat a message to you. Where are you supposed to go? There's someplace you're supposed to go. Where is that? Okay. There's something here about that. It's almost like, are you supposed to be making plans to go somewhere during Sagittarius season, which is right around the corner? I see that energy here. Something is changing. It's like the situation there doesn't have enough to offer you with the Six of Pentacles. You need something that can reciprocate the energy back to you. That situation couldn't give you what you were giving it. I'm hearing what you were giving it. It's like you were there giving more than you were getting in some sort of way. Okay. Is that situation part of the old life and they're trying to get you to look more at the new life? I hear yes. Okay. Let's see. What's the Ibuka message for Janine about the Gypsy Fair, please? And thank you. And this will be our final message. I hope this all makes sense to you. I hope this helps you understand something, put something together, because you know better than me what they're talking about. Yeah. Seeing as I've never actually spoken to you, we've texted a few times, but nothing too in depth. I know you more this way than any other. Okay, so here we go. What do we have for you? It says, lack of harmony in romantic life. You being as much at fault, a kind word will work wonders and cost a little. Are you too big to be humble, or are so small you cannot rise above the barrier of pride? Okay, so what was going on there? There's something here again about your energy is different, okay? Your energy is different, and the difference between, it's like you humbled yourself too low is the way this energy is coming through to me. They want me to read the other side of this too. Be encouraged. The capabilities of your brain will overcome the many hindrances, difficulties, and reversals to be encountered, thus enabling you to obtain the goal that you so eagerly seek. Yeah, there's something you were looking to receive from that experience there. And they're like, they were telling you, whatever you're looking for there, you're not going to find it there. Because the universe was using the mouth of all these people to repeat a message for you. And it's almost like God cut in and downloaded this and made them all say the same thing to you. So let me just, I was going to make that your last card, but I feel like I need to give you guidance. What was all those signs trying to tell you to do? And they're telling me to pull out the wisdom of the golden path. I've got it sitting right here, and my handmade words of clarity. So let's see, what was it trying to tell you to do? What was it trying to tell you to do? There is something that, if you didn't belong there, where did you belong? Positive future. Look at this. You're walking into a positive future. Yeah, is there something about going to the Gypsy Fair that brings your vibe down? Okay, what was the universe trying to tell you to do through the mouth of these ones who repeated this message to you? What was the universe trying to tell you to do? One more. They specifically said to get 3 of these. So one more. There it is. Thank you. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have psychic here again. So that's twice psychic came out. It's like intuitively you felt something. You knew something about this experience. Okay, what is it? We have passion. We have restraint. And we have victory. Okay. What's it trying to do? first off, there's something about your victory march. Okay, you're walking into your positive future. Okay, is it a time for rest? Okay, you're supposed to be resting because you're supposed to do something you're passionate about coming up. There's something you have a passion for. They've been telling you it's time for you to go do that. What is that? That's what this was all about. And the universe was getting these people to tell you it has to do with the different role you're going to be playing with that hat energy. So I can't wait to hear back from you. What the heck did you get out of this reading? I gave you whatever came through. There's something here about your frequency and your tone. Your frequency, your vibration, yeah? Your frequency. You're running at a different frequency. It even gives me the vibe like that event didn't have the frequency to match you. What the fuck are you doing there? How did you even get there when your vibration is vibrating higher than the event? Okay, it's almost how it's coming through. So, no, that is how it's coming through. All right, so that's what I have for you at this time, love. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.